Good morning, folks. Don Tyson, Kim Kroll, Tyler Kerr coming to you from Apache, Oklahoma, in the Warrior Event Center. Final rounds of the 82nd annual Caddo County basketball tournament. Resuming play from a week ago when the weather caused a postponement of the Caddo County tournament. So today we've got 6 ball games for you. Got the consolation girls and boys games. Then we have the third place boys and girls games, and then we'll take a timeout, come back at 5 o'clock for the championship games tonight, which will be Surreal Lady Pirates, Mokiva Sickles Lady Panthers. That will be followed by the Surreal Pirates and the Bingeroni Bobcats in the finals this afternoon. So 4 ball games, then we'll take a break, come back for the finals tonight. Glad you're along with us. Hope you enjoy our broadcast today. Appreciate Tyler Kerr being here from Squirtle. Squirtle.tv will have all 6 games today. And approximately noon today, we will be on the radio, 98.5. We'll have a broadcast of the games on the radio in Anadarko. So they have some prior programming notes this morning, and we'll be on the air shortly after noon on the radio if you want to watch and listen on the radio. Okay.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Student athlete.
Good morning, folks. Don Tyson, Kim Kroll, Tyler Kerr coming to you once again from 82nd Annual Caddo County Basketball Tournament. Being played today, the finals, the Apache Warrior Event Center. Kim, I appreciate you making a long trip down here from Edmond this morning. Had a postponement because of weather last week, and first time we've ever been in these confines for the
It is. This is what, 20-something years we've done it, and the first county tournament we've done outside of Anadarko. So we appreciate Apache hosting it, and a little different circumstances this year with the weather delay, and they get it all worked in. James Biddy's the tournament chairman, and it took a lot of work for him to get it all rescheduled and find different places and everything, but looks like we're about ready to go, and it'll work out just great.
Apache has a fantastic gym. Kim is really feels at home in here with all the orange and black.
Yeah, I like that.
But it is a nice facility. We're perched up high on the mid-court level on the north side of the gymnasium. Our first game today will be Hinton Comets, home team today, taking on Wood Cow Broxton Lady Mustangs in the girls' consolation final. And I think we're about set for the, probably going to have a national anthem here. We'll pause for that. This tournament is sponsored by CK Energy. They're the title sponsor, and we appreciate CK Energy once again for sponsoring Caddo County Tournament. And now we're going to pause for the national anthem.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Lady Mustangs will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. We'll introduce their starters first. They're in the road blue uniforms, white numerals. They start a junior number 5, Tegan Bellamy. Junior number 12, Taylor Little. Sophomore number 22, Lamaya Seeley. Junior number 24, Jordan Burris. And a senior number 33, Renee Seeley. The Lady Mustangs are coached by Mr. Josh Trent, assisted by Dale Bellamy. A Class B1 school, a record of 9 wins and 11 losses. First round of the tournament, they lost to Binger 46-41, and they defeated Carnegie 36-21. For the Hinton Comets, they start Nolly Morgan, number 1. Number 3 is Melody Bowie. Number 20, Danica Richards. Number 21, Addie Hale. And number 32, Lillian Mooter. The Lady Comets are coached by Carrie Burnett, assisted by Corey Allensworth and Joe Hudson. Hinton is a Class 2A school. They have a record of 5 wins, 13 losses. They lost to Surreal in the opening round 53-26, and they defeated Mountain View Gody Bow 52-49 to advance to the finals in the consolation bracket. These two teams met back early in January, right after Christmas. Fort Cobb came out on top in that matchup. Fort Cobb has taken the floor. They'll be traveling left to right on your TV screen. Comets in their home white uniforms, red numerals, Comets across their chest.
You know, Don, it's nice. I've had my eyes fixed the last few weeks, had it done a couple of weeks ago. But from where we are, I don't know if they fixed them good enough. Those numbers look awfully small. We're way up top of the chin.
A little different than what we're used to. Well, I hope you can bring them into focus. The referees have the basketball. Jumping center will be Lillian Mooter for the Comets and Taylor Little for the Lady Mustangs. And we're set to go for the consolation final. 82nd annual Caddo County basketball. Sit back and enjoy the broadcast today. Thanks for joining us. Comets win the tap. Hale passes to Mooter, top of the key. They go around the perimeter. Mustangs in a 2-1-2 zone, and immediately we're going to have a jump ball. Turnover as the Lady Mustangs will get the possession on the alternating possession. Full court pressure by the Lady Comets. Addie Hale defending Tegan Bellamy. Now up to Burris. Both these teams played last night. Hinton played Canton, and Fort Cobb traveled to Hobart last night. So a quick turnaround for both these ball clubs.
Some of these clubs have been playing a lot this week. I think Fort Cobb had what? They played Thursday,
Friday, and today. Traveled to Hennessy in the Squirtle Invitational. Squirtle shootout. Going to be a foul on Mooter as Seeley went up for the shot.
Yeah, that'd be a quick turnaround to play at Hobart last night and be here at 10 o'clock this morning, so it's good they're young.
Yeah. Well, when you're 16 years old, Kim, they probably didn't even think twice about it. The worst part would have been the parents doing the laundry.
Right, yeah. Oh, you want that suit clean tomorrow?
that would be the difficulty.
You didn't really sweat that much last night.
On the moms. Both free throws good by Seeley, and Fort Cobb takes an early 2-0 lead. Now they're going to come out in a 2-2-1 press. Hale dribbling in the backcourt. See if the Mustangs can create some turnovers. Both these teams pressing to start with. And we're going to have a quick timeout taken by Carrie Warnett to save the turnover. She was nearing a 10-second violation. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Give us time to kind of set the stage for you the rest of the day. Kim, you got the bracket for what's upcoming later today?
Yeah, the next game after this one will be Hinton and Mountain View boys playing in the consolation finals. Followed that at 12:30 with a girls' game between Apache and Bingaroni. After that, we'll have another boys' game with Apache and Fort Cobb Broxton for third-place game. And then they'll clear the gym out and give everybody a little bit of break. Then we'll be back for the championship games. Girls' game will be Surreal and Okiba Sickles at 5 o'clock. And then the boys, Surreal and Bingaroni right after that.
Ought to be a full day of good basketball action here in southern Caddo County. Nearing the playoffs. We'll go through that. We got a playoff bracket that was revealed earlier at 9 o'clock. There's Mooter, baseline jumper is no good. So we'll have, we know where all these teams will be playing in the playoffs, which 2 weeks from today, district tournaments.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it ought to be time for that.
Season goes by awfully quick. There's Tegan Bellamy on a nice drive. Lays it in over the front of the rim, and the Lady Mustangs with an early 4-0 lead. Seeley with the steal. Her shot's no good. A wrestling match on the floor, and it's going to go to Hinton on the alternating possession. Just underway here, opening period. Fort Cobb on top 4-0. There's another turnover. Seeley comes away with it, and she's going to be fouled by Danica Richards. That's 3 early turnovers on the Comets. And it'll be Fort Cobb inbounding on the sideline. Now, though, they changed their mind. They're going to do it on the baseline now. Yeah, OSAA had a big reveal this morning on 9 o'clock. They kind of, in years past, they would just put the bracket on the website. This year, they had a reveal show. There's Addie Hale, her drive, coast-to-coast layups, no good. Rebound by Taylor Little of the Lady Mustangs, and they race it into the front court. And the ball is poked away from behind by the Comets. Good hustle.
You needed to watch the show. They still haven't released the bracket. I mean, it's something you can look at. It's just like a TV show they did, and they went through it, step by step, but haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Lamaya Seeley with a straightaway three-pointer for the Lady Mustangs, and they lead it 7-0 here early. There's another turnover. Burris intercepts the pass. She's fouled on the shot.
Tell you what, the press is really giving Hinton fits right now.
Turnover number 4 already. And that's the third team foul also on the Comets.
Niley Morgan picks up the foul.
Mustangs off to a pretty quick start here today. Burris makes the first. 3 for 3 at the line so far for Fort Cobb today. And that was a bit short. But Lamaya Seeley with the good offensive rebound. Lady Mustangs will have another opportunity. Trying to get the ball to Seeley. She go to work on the low block. Shot too hard off the backboard. Too strong, and there's going to be a foul. Taylor Little picks up the personal foul, trying to get the offensive board. So it'll be Hinton's basketball. Another turnover as Jordan Burris hustled over and intercepted the pass and then knocked it off Niley Morgan's leg. Turnover number 5 on the Comets. They lob it into Little, now out to Burris, in the corner to Bellamy. And Seeley along the baseline. Comets playing that 2-1-2 zone. Trying to put a little pressure on the guards out front to get the ball to Seeley. Left-handed shots off the front iron, no good. That's what they want to try to do, is get Seeley to go to work down on that low block. Unable to finish the shot. She had a pretty good opportunity at it. Comets miss on the other end. Here comes Fort Cobb back the other way. Taylor Little, 12-foot jumpers out of bounds. In for Fort Cobb will be Tyler Little, replacing Lene Seeley. And the Comets inbounding. That's Addie Hale. Over to Melody Bowie into the front court. Morgan now down the middle of the lane, little 8-footer. And it's saved along the baseline. Good hustle there by Comets. Richards. And Tegan Bellamy intercepts the pass. All the way down against Bowie. Her shot's no good, but Bowie fouled her. And Tegan Bellamy will be at the line shooting 2 for the Fort Cobb Broxton.
Foul called against the Comets. Melody Bowie.
First trip to the line for Bellamy. Junior guard for the Mustangs. And that one rattled out. After making 3 in a row, they missed 2 in a row. In for Hinton will be number 22, Yorley Adelano, replacing Bowie. And Bellamy's second free throw crawled over the front iron. And the lead is now 9-0. Start the contest. It's going to be a foul on Lamaya Seeley as she was bumping Addie Hale on the sideline. And in for Fort Cobb Broxton will be Kennedy Denton, replacing Seeley. Hale has the ball stripped away by Bellamy, and then she gets it right back. Now it's loose in the backcourt, and it's going to go off Jordan Burris and out of bounds. Hinton will retain possession with 4:06 to play here in the opening period. Pretty good crowd, Kim. I look across the way over there. There's for a 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
Yeah, it is. It's a good start, yeah.
Hinton's got a pretty long drive there, northern part of the county, all the way down to the southern part of the county. Jordan Burris takes it away from Adelano, and then she got fouled. That'll be the 4th, or will that be the 5th? That'll be the 5th team foul on Hinton. So Fort Cobb will be in a bonus the rest of the quarter. And Jordan Burris will be at the line. 1 out of 2 so far. Lady Mustang has shot 6 free throws already. And Tyler Little replaces her sister Taylor. Well, no, she just changed places with her.
Yeah, they just came from
along
the line there.
Burris makes them both. Fort Cobb now leads at 11-0. Adelano into the front court. Tyler Little on her. Double teamed now. Burris takes it away. And then they throw it right away. He's trying to get a fast break layup, and Adelano was able to intercept the pass. Addie Hale quickly the other way. And Tyler Little cleared herself a little space there.
Well, she did that, but, they called that a violation.
Well,
Tyler picked up her first foul.
It'll stay with Hinton. This Letty Toho checks in, replacing Adelano for the Comets. And they get near turnover. Hale saves it along the sideline. Pass across the court goes off the hands of Toho and out of bounds. Turnover.
Hinton's pretty careless with their passes. They just they don't put a lot of thought in it. They just pick it up and throw it, when they see something, and there's a lot of times Fort Cobb's able to get in that line and pick it off. A lot of turnovers for Hinton.
10 so far. I can only think of about 3 shots they've taken.
Yeah, they really haven't had a good shot at it at all.
With Cobb on the attack. That's Seeley going to work on the low block. In the corner to Lamaya Seeley. Baseline three-pointer's good. Lamaya Seeley with her second three-pointer. And it's 14-0. Fort Cobb on top. There's another turnover at the half line. Up ahead to Teagan, off the glass and in. Timeout taken by Coach Josh Trent. It'll be a 30-second timeout, I believe, with 2:53 to play here in the opening period. Fort Cobb has jumped out to a quick 16-0 lead. They're going to change their mind and go to a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're listening to Caddo County Basketball on Squirtle.tv.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Timeout is over. Hinton advancing the ball into the front court. Mooter, 12-footer off the glass and in. Lillian Mooter gets the Comets on the board. Now quickly the other way, Lamaya Seeley. It's a cutting Teagan Bellamy down the middle of the lane. Has it poked away by good defense by the Comets. And Mooter hands it off to Hale, and they will bring it into the front court. 2:23 to play, opening period. The consolation finals. Seeley knocks the pass away, up ahead to her sister, Lamaya. Their layup's no good, but she was fouled by Hale who cut her across the forearm. So Lamaya will be at the line for the first time today. Foul is on Hale. Her first. Free throw good by Seeley. And she'll have one more. One out of two for Seeley. Mooter with the rebound. Now Hale. Long pass up ahead. Gets to Toho. Her shot's no good. Rebound Taylor Little for the Lady Mustangs. Outlet pass to Bellamy. Quickly up ahead to Burris in the front court. She'll try a long two-pointer just inside the three-point arc. No good. Seeley rebounds the miss, but her shot's no good. And the Comets come away with it. 1:39 to play, opening period. Miley Morgan hands it off to Mooter. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled.
Foul called against the Mustangs.
And Mooter will be at the line shooting two.
I think Lamaya picked up her second foul.
Lillian Bartlett at the line shooting.
And free throw's good. Seeley replaced by Kennedy Denton for Fort Cobb Broxton. And Mooter's second free throw is also good. 17-4 our score. Gonna have a redo, Kim.
Yeah, thank you.
I looked down at my score sheet. I didn't actually see what happened. Anyway, pressed by the Comets. Bellamy dribbling on the sideline, crossing the timeline. Addie Hale closely guarding. Seeley with the screen. Bellamy working right of the lane. Hale jumps in there and knocks it out of bounds. Hinton is kind of rejuvenated here in the last couple of minutes, Kim. They seem a little more
well, they made a
energetic.
couple of baskets. It gives you a little energy. And that zero always looks bad.
Into Little. Shot no good. Hale comes out of the pack with it. Goes by Burris. Shot off the glass, no good. Mooter with the rebound. Long three-pointer, right side, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds with a minute to play.
Seems like it's been a long quarter.
There's been a lot of fouls, a lot of free throws.
A lot of turnovers.
There's Bellamy. Bounces left side to Burris. Now to Tegan Bellamy. Angle left three-pointer. Good. Tegan Bellamy. 8 points in the corner for Bellamy, and they lead it 20-4. Up ahead to Toho. Tried to pass it across the lane to Mooter, and it went out over her head and out of bounds. With 28 seconds to play, opening period. Now the Mustangs. Into the front court is Bellamy. Gets a screen from Seeley. Hale closely guarding her. Denton in the corner. Baseline three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Mooter. And the Comets now try for the last shot, perhaps. Long passes over the head of Niley Morgan and out of bounds. With 8 seconds to play, Fort Cobb will have another opportunity. Burris crossing the timeline with 4 seconds. She'll try a three-point shot, and she's going to be fouled across the arm.
Coach's nightmare.
A desperation he with no chance of going in, and they fouled Burris with 1.2 seconds to play.
Niley Morgan picks up her second foul.
Burris 3 out of 4 at the line so far today. A lot of free throws being shot here in the first quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 free throws. This will be the 12th free throw attempted here in the first period for Fort Cobb. They made 9 of them. And she'll have one more. Short. And after 1 quarter of play, Fort Cobb leads it 22-4. You're listening to Caddo County Basketball on Squirtle.tv.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
I'd like to thank our title sponsor once again, CK Energy, located in Binger, Oklahoma. Title sponsor. Once again, Kim.
Yeah, Don Hinton's 1 for 8 from the floor, and Fort Cobb is 5 out of 14.
All right.
Along with those 9 free throws.
4 turnovers for Fort Cobb Broxton and 14 for the Comets in that first period. Fort Cobb with the basketball to start the second period. Denton steps into a right wing three-pointer.
Fort Cobb shot the ball well.
They have. Shooting it with some confidence today. Mooter has it across the timeline. Ball taken away from Richards by Burris. Lob pass up the head of Denton. Same spot she hit the three-pointer. Lobs it into Seeley. Had a wide open shot, Kim, and just kind of fumbled it away before she could get the shot off.
Yeah, the pass kind of hit her in her hands and didn't really control it at all. And when she jumped up to shoot,
she needs some of those gloves that they wear in football.
Oh, those are great, aren't they?
There, turnover.
You see how they make some of those one-handed catches when you put a pair of those gloves on.
You know, when we were growing up back in the day,
you barely had helmets.
Everybody said use two hands.
Yeah.
And now I see these guys turn over on the Mustangs. They practice those one-hand catches because you almost have to, because they have to throw the ball away from the defender so much that you can't hardly get two hands on it. So it's remarkable how they can catch one-handed.
Yeah, pass defenders really get away with a lot. I mean, it's
yeah, they do.
It's supposed to be a non-contact thing, but it's sure not.
Kennedy's three-pointer no good this time. But I tell you, the play that's kind of transformed offensive football to me is a back shoulder fade anymore, where you can't hardly defend it.
Now that and the tush push.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really surprised that's still allowed. But.
Yeah. Turnover. Taylor Little intercepts the pass at the half line. Now Burris has it. Out front to Denton. Working in the paint, right side to Tyler Little. Fumble the ball a bit. It's picked up by the Comets. And then the Fort Cobb able to wrestle it back away. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to go to the Comets. With 6:21 to play in a half. In for Fort Cobb Broxton will be Cameron Brashears, along with Lamaya Seeley replacing Denton and Seeley. Pass up ahead to Mooter into the front court for the Comets. Now Toho has it at the free throw line, kicks it right side to Mooter. And the ball is fumbled away, and it'll be turned over to Fort Cobb Broxton. With 6:05 to play in the half. Stay tuned at halftime, folks. We'll have our halftime report sponsored by the Legacy Bank of Hinton and the Ouachita Valley Bank of Fort Cobb. Got another new sponsor this year that sponsors our post-game report, and that's Earnhardt Propane. Certainly appreciate it. There's a good block by Toho. Earnhardt Propane proudly serving all of western Oklahoma. They're on board with us this year. We certainly appreciate Earnhardt Propane. There's going to be an offensive foul on Bellamy. I think she used that right arm to create a little space.
Donna, we'll tell you that the pairings have been out. Fort Cobb Broxton will host a district with Granville and Tipton. Their regional will be at Geronimo, and the area site will be at Ada. So,
all right. Oh, there's a lot of contact on that one. It's going to be an offensive foul on Addie Hale.
Addie got the worst end of that and drew the foul, too.
Well, I got some good news from UConn, Kim, as we're sitting here. My little granddaughter's team, they won by 2 points today.
Well, great.
Happy for Collins and their little old Karchi team. Bellamy crossing the timeline. Over to Lamaya Seeley. Lost the dribble. Comets come away with it, and then Lamaya steals it right back. Turnovers back and forth here. And another one. It's contagious, Kim, I think.
Looks like it is right now. Yeah.
I hope we don't catch it up here.
Turnover breeds turnover.
Both of us kind of had to bug.
It worked out for me great last Friday with the games canceled. I was really under the weather Friday and Saturday. So
Adelano's shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to go to the Comets. Inbounding will be Brinley Perkins for Hinton. Tries to get it into Mooter. Burris spoiled that, and then it's knocked out of bounds by the Comets. Fort Cobb's ball. With 4:38 to play in the half. Adelano guarding Burris. Over to Brashears right of the lane, working in the paint. They're able to wrestle it away from her. Now the Comets into the front court. Way out front to go to Addie Hale. Now Richards. Top of the key. Halfway through the second period. Hale gets around Little. Little 4-foot jumper's no good. Rebound Jordan Burris. And she's going to be fouled on the rebound by the Comets. Second team foul on Hinton. Well, I don't know what they called. Thought he called a foul, but
yeah,
they didn't signal anything. So Fort Cobb's ball. Brashears
called a jump ball.
Must have been a jump ball, I guess. Bellamy gets around Hale all the way to the rim. Shot good. Off the backboard. Tegan Bellamy.
That's 10 for Tegan.
Nice drive and score for the junior. 27-4 now our score. Pass goes through the hands of Adelano and out of bounds. And the Comets are going to take a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Dr. Devin Knight.
Side of it, yeah.
Timeout is over. Comets have taken the floor. 3:19 to play here in the half. Fort Cobb leads at 27-4. Just as a reminder, folks, programming note, about 12:05 today we'll be simulcasting on the KACO radio 98.5. So they have some prior long-time commitments on Saturday mornings. Seeley off the glass too hard. Hale with the rebound for the Comets. So at about 12:05, we'll have a simulcast along the Squirtle TV and also on the radio with KACO. All of this brought to us by CK Energy. Hale gets through the traffic. Her shot's no good. Rebound Burris for the Mustangs. Comets in this 2-1-2 zone throughout. Cross court over to Lamaya Seeley. Angle left three-pointer, no good. Tyler Little, putback's no good. And the second attempt, she's going to be fouled. And Tyler Little will be at the line today for the first time. Second foul on Adelano. And Tyler Little's first free throw is good. Mustangs scored 22 points there in the first period. So far 6 here in the second. Missed the second, but it came right back to her. Now Seeley, angle left three, too hard. Battle for the rebound. Lamaya Seeley tapped it over to Tegan Bellamy, and the Lady Mustangs will have another opportunity. In the corner is Tyler Little. In the corner to Burris, all alone. Baseline three-pointer's no good. Tegan in there with the offensive putback. Shot's no good. Hustles after the rebound on the floor. Ties it up, but it'll be Comets basketball with 1:57 to play. Second period. You know, the Olympics start next week. Kim, are you a Winter Olympic fan?
I like a lot of them. I like the skiing and the some of the the bobsleds and luge and those type of things. I think those are pretty.
Curling.
Neat.
Curling's a good game.
There's not much to it, but it really kind of gets you when they show it.
Captivating, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. How accurate those things are.
Yeah, it's amazing how they can slide that down there in that little old circle.
Yeah, and make it stop in a certain spot.
And the sweeper side, it's quite entertaining. Yeah, I think I like the Winter Olympics better than I do the Summer Olympics.
I love the summer because of the track events, the sprints and the races like that. I really like that. I like it where you just line them up and the first one there wins. You don't have judges and you don't have ratings and all that stuff. Just
you can determine the winner in your living room. That's right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Seems like they have them pretty often anymore. There's a baseline three, no good. I guess it's kind of alternated where you have the Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Every 2
years later, you have the winter. So seems like it comes about pretty often. A minute to play here. Second period. Pass knocked away by Seeley as Perkins was trying to pass the ball down to Adelano along the baseline. Now Adelano will inbound for the Comets into Perkins. Out front to Mooter. Around to Danica Richards. And now Bowie with it. Charity Ince is not playing today, Kim, for the Comets. I'm not sure if she's injured or what the situation is, but Charity usually does a lot of the ball handling for the Comets. She's not there today. Could be part of the reason why the turnovers have been so often for the Comets.
Yeah, I don't see her on the bench, but
she may have caught the same bug me and you and I had last week.
Well, I hope not.
But I don't see her over there on the bench area. Bowie's going to be replaced. 31 seconds to play. They get it into Tyler Little. Her shot's no good. Rebound Comets. Richards up ahead to Perkins into the front court. Now to Adelano along the baseline. 22 seconds to play. Ball knocked free, picked up by Toho. Charity Ince is a main ball handler for the Comets, and it's really hurt them on the press today, not having her available. Taylor Little will check in, replacing Lamaya Seeley with 13.9 seconds to play. There's Adelano to Mooter. To Danica Richards, dribbling right side with 5 seconds. Burris on her. Pass ball is taken away by Little. Shot at the buzzer is good by Letty Toho. Letty Toho in the right spot at the right time. Caught the deflected pass and knocked it in. Very quick thinking Letty Toho because time was escaping.
Yeah,
and she was able to convert the basket.
That was their only basket of the quarter.
Yeah. All right, let's take a 1 minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have our halftime report. You're listening to Caddo County Basketball on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Welcome back to Apache halftime of the opening game today. Fort Cobb leads at 28-6. Have our halftime report sponsored by the Ouachita Valley Bank of Fort Cobb and the Legacy Bank of Hinton. We'll turn it over to Kim Kroll. Kim?
All right, Don, thanks for Hinton scoring. Letty Toho with a basket right there at the halftime buzzer, or 2 points, and Lillian Mooter has 4. Hinton's just 2 of 12 from the field, 2 of 11 on 2-pointers, 0 for 1 on 3-pointers, and 2 out of 2 on free throws. They have 9 personal fouls. Morgan, Hale, and Adelano each have 2 fouls. For Fort Cobb Broxton, Tyler Little with 1, Tegan Bellamy with 10, Taylor Little, didn't score, Maya Seeley with 7, Jordan Burris with 5, Kennedy Denton with 3, and Lene Seeley with 2. Fort Cobb shooting 26%, 7 out of 27. 3-pointers, 3 out of 15. 3-pointers, 4 out of 12. Free throws, 10 out of 15. And they have 5 personal fouls. Lamaya Seeley with 2 of those. So Cole shooting half for Hinton, Don. A lot of turnovers.
Yep.
Did a little better the second quarter on the turnover thing, but they weren't able to get any points. That basket right at the buzzer was their only basket of the quarter, and so they've only got 6 points here at halftime, and they're down 28-6. So hopefully they'll make a few adjustments and handle the ball a little better this second half and get back in it a little bit.
All right, Kim, thank you.
All right.
Still got your trivia questions?
I've got a few for
All
you.
right.
So we just finished up our football season not long ago, but we'll go back to one of those. What coaches have won both an NCAA championship and a Super Bowl?
Well, I can think of 2 right off the bat.
Well, I knew you'd. I'm trying to make this easy for you.
Barry Switzer and Jimmy Johnson have.
Okay. Yeah, Jimmy won one at Miami, and then, of course, with the Cowboys, and then the
Barry Switzer with Dallas and OU.
Yeah.
And did you say there's more than that?
Oh, yeah.
There is more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make it easy. There's just one more.
Well, that's what I was thinking. There are not very
it.
many.
No.
Let's see here. NCAA and NFL head coach. Boy, I should know that.
Well, it's going to be one of those you probably hit your forehead when you hear it. It's like, oh, I should have known that.
I'm going to ask for a clue here. Has it been recently within the last 10 years?
Yeah.
There's probably people at home that could text me and give me the answer. Maybe Johnny Henderson might be listening. I don't know, but he's been pretty good about helping me with some of these answers. Trying to think of college coaches who went to the NFL or vice versa.
He actually coached in the NFL last year.
Chip Kelly comes to mind, but I don't.
He hadn't won
I don't think he's won a
Super Bowl.
I don't know that he's been a head coach in the NFL. I know. He coached USC.
He did.
And the Seahawks.
He did.
And he was.
And he has a name.
I can see him.
Coached the Raiders last year.
Yeah, he's got real energetic. He's like 70 years old, and he got the energy of a 25-year-old. And if I keep talking, I might think of his name.
Well, you think on it. I'm going to run over these brackets.
All right.
While you're thinking that. We'll do Fort Cobb's district. Like I said, they're hosting a district with Granfield and Tipton. Their regional will be at Geronimo, and their area will be at Ada. And Mountain View's in that same region. And actually, Mountain View Godibo will host the district. Their regional subside is Sterling, and then their final will be at Geronimo, and then they're also at Ada. Let's see, in Area 2, look at Bingaroni. They host a district with Macomb. Their regional will be at Roth, and their area will be at Prague. So going to be some miles traveled.
Yeah, sounds like
some of these things. Let's see if I can find another local here. Must be some up here in Area 1. No, I think that's all of those. Try to find some Class A district assignments.
While you're looking, I'm gonna say Pete Carroll.
There you go. You got it. So the three of them that have done that are Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer, and Pete Carroll. Let's look at Surreal. They host a district with Rush Springs. Their regional sub-site is at Surreal. They'll host the first round of regionals. Then the regional main site's at Navajo, and their area is at Cache. So Surreal won't have to go
pretty close.
Too far, yeah. Carnegie is in a district at Cheyenne. Their regional sub-sites at Carnegie. Then their regional main sites right here at Apache, and then they're in that same area at Cache. So not quite as much traveling as some of the other schools.
We've been to Cache a few times to play in areas, and they got a real big gym down there. And
nice facility.
Really nice facility. I'm sure Ada has a nice one as well as Geronimo. Never been there. That's a nice gym to go to. We're about set to go here. Third quarter action, thanks to the Legacy Bank of Hinton and the Ouachita Valley Bank Fort Cobb for sponsoring that halftime report. And it'll be Fort Cobb's ball to start the third period. They lead at 28-6. There's Lamaya Seeley. She's going to be fouled by Hale immediately on the first possession of the third period. Lene Seeley made 2 free throws right off the bat in the first quarter. And this will be her second trip back to the line and rattled out. No, these got some tight rims here at Apache, Kim. They, as most new gyms are, the rims, if you don't swish it in there, they don't go in hardly. Taylor Little gets the rebound, but Hale takes it away from her. And then Tegan Bellamy gets it right back. And there's a scrum in the middle of the lane. It's going to be a jump ball turned over to the Comets. One thing about it, Kim, when you're in a quiet gym, you can hear the parents really giving some instruction to the kids from a long distance away.
And the bad thing about that is the kids can hear them too.
Yeah, that's true. Shot off the glass by Morgan's no good. Rebound Burris for Fort Cobb Roxton. She dribbles out of the pack. Up ahead to Lene Seeley in the lane. Can't handle it. A tough pass there for her to handle. And it's taken away by Melody Bowie, now off to Hale. Bounce pass taken away by Burris. Up ahead they go to Amaya Seeley. Good defense there by the Richards to stop the drive. Down low to Little. Gathers herself off the glass. No good. Got her own rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with Fort Cobb Broxton, I believe, on the alternating possession. Say it got cold last night, Kim. We had pretty nice weather yesterday, and I was driving home. I got in the car after the game last night, and I mean, it was cold outside.
Yeah, it was. It was 9 when I left this morning.
Taylor Little shot's no good. She's fouled from behind by Toho.
I think
not Toho.
Adelano.
Yeah, Adelano, yes.
Yeah, it was cold. It's odd. It's only supposed to be in the 20s today, and then tomorrow is supposed to be in the 50s.
That's quite a turnaround.
I like that.
Little misses the first free throw.
We probably got about, I would say, 6 inches of snow at my house, so not as much as some. But that was enough. It was pretty.
Is there still quite a bit around?
Yeah, there really is.
Timeout taken by Coach Josh Trent, 30-second timeout. With 6:43 to play here in the third period.
The roads are totally clear, except, the neighborhood roads still have some on them. They're pretty well clear, but all the streets and main highways are clear.
I had to go to El Reno to have some dental work done on Wednesday, and my pickup was just covered in that salty white gunk, and I just couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I found a car wash that was open. And I pulled in there, and I spent about $4 cleaning my pickup off.
Yeah.
And I tried to dodge all the puddles and all this. And by the time I got home, it was $5 down the drain.
I know. Yeah, the stuff just sticks to it, seemed like, with the salt on it and everything. Yeah. Be a nice week to own a car wash.
Yeah. Comets now with the basketball. Their pass across the lane is knocked away by Bellamy. And Seeley rolling around on the floor, and that's a travel. It'll stay with the Comets. And she was still out of bounds when it kicked back to her. Tough break there for Morgan. She didn't hardly have time to come in from the out of bounds after inbounding it. It hit her while she was still on the line. Turnover to the Mustangs. Little out to Seeley, now down to Bellamy, working right of the lane. Little drives along the baseline. Her shot's blocked. Goes right back to her. Over to Bellamy. Right wing three-pointer's no good. Rebound Comets, and we're going to have a jump ball. Comets will maintain possession. With 5:59 to play here in the third period. Dribbling out front is Danica Richards. Pass thrown out of bounds. You know, I was just kind of some random thoughts. We were talking about Danica Richards, and the other Danica I knew was a NASCAR driver, and I saw in the paper today, Kim, where they're having a race tomorrow night at a football stadium in North Carolina.
Oh, they're kind of the season kickoff thing for NASCAR?
Yeah. And they pass up ahead to Richards, knocked out of bounds from behind by a little, but it's amazing to me that they can take a football field, as small as that is, cover it with blacktop, and put those NASCARs out there and run around that track. They've been doing it at the LA Coliseum for several years.
Yeah.
This year they're going to do it on East Coast.
Limits their speed a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, there's a lot of collisions. I can tell you there's not much room for big cars to pass one another. And so it comes on 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Shot good by Bellamy as she weaved through the traffic.
It's 12 for Tegan so far.
Having a good ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the big events like in a week or so, the Daytona
500.
They're opening
their
big
Super Bowl, right? I think it's
that's
the week
odd.
after the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, that's odd to have your biggest event as the opening thing on it.
Gets everybody's attention right off the bat.
Yeah.
3 subs coming in for Fort Cobb. That's Kennedy Denton, Cameron Brashears, and Tyler Little. Replacing the Lene Seeley, Jordan Burris, and Taylor Little. Fort Cobb with a 31-6 lead here. 4:37 to play third period. In the corner to Mooter. Baseline three-pointer, no good. Brashears with a nice rebound.
You know, I think when the Daytona 500 originally started, they ran it on the beach at Daytona, on the sand, didn't they?
I believe so.
Part of it.
Yeah.
What if they passed out in the ocean? You know?
Yeah, that would have been quite entertaining.
Yeah.
You know, NASCAR, to me, I was kind of interested in it for a while. But when it's on the Fox network, I like their announcers better than the ones on the other channels, so it's not as quite as entertaining to me when they pass knocked around.
So announcers are important to you?
Well, I kind of like to listen to some of them.
I hope it's like that with basketball.
Foul on the Mustangs. Kennedy Denton picks up the personal foul.
Her first.
And inbounding will be the Comets. Danica Richards, baseline three-pointer, no good. Skips across the backboard. Niley Morgan there with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled on the shot.
You know, we haven't had a point here in the third. Or yeah, we have, but not for Hinton. Hinton had 6 at halftime. Fort Cobb's only made 3 points here so far.
Niley Morgan. Off the back iron, no good.
Points are hard to come by.
They are today.
This quarter.
And Morgan will have one more. Swish that one. 3:42 to play, third period. I was more of a NASCAR fan when Jimmy Johnson was winning all his championships. I guess I like Jimmy, but his wife is an OU graduate, so that really made it. I thought he was a pretty good guy, probably.
Yeah.
Bellamy's drive shot too hard off the backboard.
That adds to his credibility, doesn't it?
And he drove Chevrolets. I guess I was a Chevy man, too. But the all-time favorite, Dale Earnhardt.
Number 3.
And we're Earnhardt Propane is sponsoring our post-game report, so we look forward to hearing that after. Stay tuned for that, folks, after the game today. I don't know if they have any relation to Dale Earnhardt or not, but they have the same name. There's a chicken company in Arkansas that has the same name as me, but I don't think I'm related to him.
Actually, one of their executives is named Don Tyson. There's a Don Tyson Parkway over there in Arkansas in a school.
Yeah.
That may be yours. You don't
Could
realize
be.
it.
I haven't received any dividend checks lately, so I'm assuming I'm not in the family. Lady Mustangs inbound it to Brashears. Ball taken away by the Comets. Racing down the floor is Richards. Layup good by Danica Richards. For the Comets. Makes it 31-9 with 2:29 to play.
It was by far Hinton's easiest basket of the game so far. Uncontested layup.
Seeley, angle left, 3-pointers good. Lamaya Seeley. That's three 3-pointers for Lamaya today, 10 points total. She is just a sophomore. In the paint, shot no good by Perkins. Burris tracks it down in the corner. Here come the Mustangs quickly up ahead to Tyler Little. Left-handed layup's no good, but she's fouled by Bowie. And Tyler Little will be at the line where she's 1 out of 2 today. Little, a sophomore as well.
Join us for the next game. We'll have a consolation game here between Hinton and Mountain View Godebo boys coming up right after this one.
Kennedy Denton in for Lamaya Seeley for Fort Cobb Broxton. And a Little makes both free throws. 3 out of 4 today, free throw line. And it's 36-9. Pass knocked away. Burris retrieves it. Up ahead to Denton. Out on the wing. Now top of the key to Bellamy. Round to Burris. Guarded by Richards. Now Little has it. Over to. Going to have a moving screen, I think, on Tyler Little.
Her second.
Away from the ball. That's her. That'll be the third team foul on Fort Cobb. Toho comes in replacing Richards. And Adelano in for Melody Bowie for the Comets. Toho gets it to Mooter, way out front, over to Perkins. Down low to Adelano. Good ball movement by the Comets. Left wing 3-pointers, too hard. Tyler Little battling for the rebound. Toho takes it away from her. Burris picks up the loose ball, and here come the Lady Mustangs. With a minute to play here in the third period. In the first game of 6 today. Bellamy working in the lane. Found her way to the backboard and knocked it in. 38-9, 40 seconds to play, third period. Toho crossover in the corner to Niley Morgan. Drives along the baseline, hands it to Adelano. Mooter steps through the lane. Her shot rattled out. Brashears with a nice rebound.
You know, Don, I think this court is almost as big as Anadarko's.
Yeah, I believe it's the same probably.
It's more of a college court than a high school.
You know, I think if you're going to build a new gym these days, you might as well build it regulation size, I would think.
Well,
if you got the space.
High school regulations like 84 by 50, and college is 94 by 50.
Yeah. At the buzzer, no good. And after 3 quarters of play, Fort Cobb 38, Hinton Comets 9. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Wiggins Auctioneers.
Welcome back to Apache. I noticed, Kim, remind you that our sponsor for the tournament is CK Energy. I noticed one of the scoreboards here in Apache was purchased by CK Energy.
Yeah.
They have one of the scoreboards with their ad on it. I'm sure they purchased that. Shamrock Bank has one on the other end, but CK Energy doing a lot of good things in Caddo County, located over in Binger, Oklahoma. Mooter, left wing 3, short. Put back is no good by Niley Morgan, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Comets.
You know, years ago, one of the first sponsors of the high school scoreboards was Coke. You know, and the schools that would have a contract with a soft drink company, Coke and stuff, but Coke sponsored a lot of scoreboards.
You know, that's a great donation to a school. Free throw good by Morgan is scoreboards because they're not cheap.
Right.
And it's good advertising for the people that buy them because your name stays up there for a long time.
People look at them all the time.
That's right. Both free throws good by Morgan. Long pass up ahead to Seeley from Bellamy. Down to Lene Seeley. Bounce pass across the paint to Burris. Now Little has it. The late footer in the lane, no good. And a rebound by the Comets, Mooter. Playing for the consolation trophy here. Consolation finals of the 82nd annual Caddo County Tournament. Later on today, we'll see in the finals tonight the defending state champion in girls Class A basketball, the Surreal Lady Pirates. Won state last year in Class A. They'll be taking on Lokiba Sickles, who also made the state tournament last year in Class B. Angle left three-pointer by Bellamy's no good. Amaya Seeley with a good rebound, and she's going to be fouled on the putback. But 3 out of the 4 teams tonight in the finals will all played in state tournament last year. Surreal boys were defeated in the first round, and of course Surreal girls won it. Lokiba Sickles, I think they were defeated in the first round as well last year.
Be interesting for the state tournament this year being the new OG&E arena.
Yeah.
No more State Fair arena. It's totally been destroyed.
Both free throws good by Lamaya. It's 40-11. Oh, in the reveal show today, I wonder if they told where the state tournaments would be held for the classes that they revealed today.
I don't know. I didn't
get
to see it all.
I think I read where they're going to play some of the state tournament games at the Lloyd Noble Center.
Oh, yeah.
Along with the new Center
instead
on the
of at
fairground.
Tulsa.
I believe so.
Yeah, usually the big schools play it.
Oral Roberts. Burris missed a couple of shots. That's tapped out by Addie Hale. It'll stay with Fort Cobb with 6:16 to play. Maybe we'll get some information on that later today. If have a chance to look at the brackets and all. I'm not sure they ever tell where the state tournament games will be played until the week of it, so probably a bit premature on asking that question. But I am excited to see the new arena. I don't know if do they call it an arena, or is it something else, convention center or something? Baseline jumper, no good by Seeley.
I think it's an arena.
I don't think it's round, is it?
No, it's a rectangle shaped on the outside.
Does it have to be round for it to be called an arena?
No.
Okay. If you say so. Pass up ahead to Burris. Now left side of Little. Steps into a three-pointer. Off the heel of the basket. No good. And Richards is going to be bumped and fouled by Tegan Bellamy.
Her second.
Tyler Little and Kennedy Denton will check in, replacing Lene Seeley and Jordan Burris with 5:19 to play. Fourth period. Fort Cobb has never trailed in this game. Got off to a 16-0 lead and have not looked back. A lot of turnovers. They're missing Charity Ince today, ball handler for the Comets. And I'm not sure where she might be, but she's not suited up today. And the Comets have missed her ball handling skills.
Tegan Bellamy gets her third foul.
At the line for the Comets will be Addie Hale. Addie yet to score today. Addie with 2 free throws coming.
There we go. Scored now.
Yep. I think the most of these teams, I'm not sure about Hinton because they're Class 2A, but all the B and A schools have one more week of regular season basketball left. And then there's a foul on Tegan Bellamy.
Yeah, that'd be her fourth.
Bumped into Addie Hale. But the playoffs will begin on the Friday night, February the
5th, is that?
No, I believe it's the week after that. 5th is next
12th,
week.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it'll be the 12th, I think. Ball taken away by Little along the baseline. Pass up ahead to Denton. And she's going to be bumped and fouled by Addie Hale.
It's Addie's fourth foul.
And Denton will be shooting 2. Kennedy hit a big three-pointer there in the second period. Her points today. First trip to the line for Kennedy. She is a freshman. And she makes first. Cameron Brashear is checking in, replacing Taylor Little for Fort Cobb Rocks with 4:30 to play. Denton made them both. Now Hale crossing the timeline for the Comets. Luter now works in the lane. Shot over Brashear is no good. Rebound Morgan. Pass in the corner to Hale. She'll try a three-pointer. Good. Addie Hale knocked it home. And it's 42-15 halfway through the fourth period. Right side they go to Lamaya Seeley. Now out front to Tegan Bellamy. Bounce pass in the paint to Bellamy in the corner to Brashears. Just inside the three-point arc, no good. Seeley with the rebound, putback's good. Lamaya Seeley having a good ball game for Fort Cobb Broxton. 14 points so far.
Yeah, she and Tegan both have 14.
In the corner, Morgan's three-pointer no good. Across the rim, Denton tracks it down in the corner. Long pass up ahead to Seeley in the front court. Tried to get it to Tyler Little, and she was defended by Niley Morgan. The ball poked away. With 3 minutes to play. Stay tuned after the game, folks. We'll have our post-game report sponsored by Earnhardt Propane. Proudly serving Western Oklahoma for all your propane needs. Mustangs into the front court.
Well, the Thunder have been kind of on a tough run. They've lost
Four out of seven, I think.
Yeah, 4 out of 7, 3 out of 5 or something like that. Need to get people healthy.
Yeah, they've had a lot of injuries. Yet they're still in first place.
Yeah.
There's a steal. Danica Richards all the way down. Layup good by Danica Richards. Timeout taken by the Comets. Full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back after this 1 minute break.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Timeout's over. 2:10 to play in the contest. Fort Cobb with a 44-17 lead. Got to claim the consolation trophy here at Caddo County Tournament. It's always nice, Kim, to go play in a tournament and bring home some hardware. I think Fort Cobb won the consolation of the Burns Flat Deal City Tournament. 3-point shot good by Burris.
Jordan Burris for 3.
And it's 47-17 with a minute and a half to play.
Yeah, it's nice to bring bring something home from the tournament.
Richards in the corner. That's Perkins. Her jumper's no good. Nolly Morgan with the rebound to Mooter. Richards' 3-point shot's no good. Hale's putback's no good. Perkins' putback's no good. We're going to have a jump ball. And it'll go to Fort Cobb with 1 minute to play. And Lamaya Seeley's going to check in, replacing Tegan Bellamy, who had a nice ball game today.
Yeah, the only difference in the tournament this year is we lost that one game that we usually have at 9 o'clock on Saturday. The losers of the first 2 play-in games. So that was eliminated just due to all the weather concerns.
Tyler Little with the long 2-pointer. I guess I know Grady County was finishing theirs today. I would guess probably all around the state there's county tournaments that's being completed today as the weather was pretty well statewide.
Yeah, last week was a big tournament week all the way around the state. And I think that Saturday kind of messed up with a lot of them.
And it was a wise decision because there was a lot of snow fell on that Saturday.
Yeah,
for sure.
statewide.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty consistent from 6 to 8 inches.
I didn't get out of the house for about 3 days, it seemed like. 25 seconds to play. Richards will have one more. Missed the first.
Edmond didn't have school till yesterday. They missed all the first 4 days of it.
Well, that's the way El Reno was. My daughter teaches. She had a good week.
Yeah.
Fort Cobb's dribbling it out here with 13 seconds to play. And it's knocked out of bounds with 9. And Seeley will inbound along the baseline. Right to Tyler Little. Her shot's no good. Rebound, Niley Morgan with 5 seconds. Quickly into the front court. And the shot is good at the buzzer. Niley Morgan knocks it in. And your final score, Fort Cobb Broxton, 49. And the Hinton Comets, 20. So congratulations to Coach Josh Trent and the Lady Mustangs as they have won the consolation side of the bracket. We'll hold on here for just a moment and we'll have the presentation of the consolation track.
Presentation for the consolation championship, CK Energy's Brian Coker.
CK Energy here, Brian Coker, to present the consolation trophy to Lene Seeley and the Lady Mustangs. So thanks to CK Energy for providing all the hardware this week. And now let's turn it over to Kim Crowell for the post-game report brought to us by Earnhardt Propane. Kim, go ahead.
Thanks, Don. Scoring for Hinton, Niley Morgan with 5 points, Letty Toho with 2, Danica Richards with 5, Addie Hale with 4, and Lillian Muter with 4. Hinton shot 6 out of 30 from the field, 20%. 2-pointers 5 out of 21, it's 24%. 3-pointers 1 out of 9, and free throws 7 out of 10. Had 14 personal fouls. For Fort Cobb Broxton scoring, Tyler Little with 5, Tegan Bellamy with 14, Taylor Little with 1, Lamaya Seeley with 14, Jordan Burris with 8, Kennedy Denton with 5, and Lene Seeley with 2. Fort Cobb shot 26% for the game, 13 out of 51. 2-pointers 7 out of 33 for 21%. 3-pointers 6 of 18 for 33%. Free throws 17 out of 25, 68%, and they had 12 personal fouls. So tough shooting day for Hinton. The turnovers really got them the first half, kind of kept them out of any flow on the offensive end. They only scored 6 points the first half. And Fort Cobb had a decent, shooting performance, shoot 25%. That's not going to win you a lot of ball games. It was good enough to win this one. And Fort Cobb gets the consolation trophy with a 49-20 win. Getting ready for a boys game, consolation finals between Hinton and Mountain View Godebo boys. So look forward to that one, Don. We're well on our way today, the first of 6 games.
Yep.
We finished up now.
All right. Thank you very much, Kim. Great job as always. Thanks to Earnhardt Propane for sponsoring our post-game reports this week. And while I have a minute before we take a timeout, I want to give a shout-out to my grandson, Benton, who is at home listening, and hope he's enjoying our broadcast today as well.
Took you a while to get a grandson, didn't it?
It did.
After 4 girls.
Anyway, hopefully he's learning something about playing basketball today by watching these broadcasts. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll have Mountain View Godebo Tigers and the Hinton Comets. You're listening Caddo County Basketball on Squirtle.tv.